Some people are born as pieces that seem out of place in the picture of normal that the world has created. They do not only face the harsh challenges of their own bodies, but also have to overcome judgmental stares and the cold stereotypes of those around them. Is it a curse placed upon them by fate? Or is it the beginning of an extraordinary journey that most of us could never have imagined? In today's video, we will step into the lives of 25 extraordinary individuals whose unusual journeys may leave you wondering, can this truly be real? If you are ready to discover these incredible true stories and see how they can change the way you understand the limits of the human spirit, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel now so you can continue exploring the most inspiring journeys with us. Connie Chiu is a unique beauty icon and a powerful source of inspiration in the global fashion and art industries. She was born in 1969 in Hong Kong into a Chinese family and was the only one among 4 siblings born with congenital albinism. At the age of 7, she and her family decided to move to Sweden, a country with a milder climate to protect her extremely sensitive skin and eyes from harsh sunlight. Rather than feeling insecure or ashamed of her distinctive appearance, Connie maintained an optimistic outlook on life and developed a deep passion for art photography and journalism from an early age. The biggest turning point in her life came at the age of 24, when she courageously sent a black and white portrait of herself to the renowned French fashion designer Jean-Paul Gaultier. Her confidence, combined with a delicate yet powerful and almost surreal beauty, completely captivated the talented designer. That incredible opportunity led her to proudly walk on a prestigious fashion runway in 1994, officially making her the first albino model in the world. Connie's striking appearance powerfully challenged traditional beauty standards, paving the way for greater diversity and celebrating individuals with truly unique appearances in the international fashion industry. Not limiting herself to the spotlight of the runway, Connie Chiu later courageously pursued her deep passion for music and showcased her talent as a jazz singer. Through her emotional performances and honest personal stories, she continues to share powerful messages about resilience, the courage to rise above challenges, and the importance of embracing and loving one's own body. Connie Chiu's remarkable life journey remains a beautiful reminder that we can transform our inherent differences into our greatest strengths and create our own brightest light to shine freely. April McAllister is a brave 9-year-old girl who is courageously facing an extremely rare condition called craniofacial fibrous dysplasia. When April was only 1 year old, her mother Vicky noticed something different about her through the color of her eyes and began a journey to seek a medical diagnosis. When April turned 3, a tumor developed on the left side of her face, causing her to endure uncomfortable stares and unkind reactions from strangers whenever she went out in public. Despite these challenges, April has remained resilient through multiple painful surgeries, including a 9-hour operation to help protect her vision. Although the condition has significantly affected her health, April and her mother continue to rise above difficulties and actively use their voices to raise awareness and promote understanding within the community. Lois Auda is a resilient social activist and a powerful source of inspiration for the disability community in Nigeria and around the world. Born in 1980, her life faced a major challenge at an early age when she contracted polio at just 2 years old. The effects of the illness permanently affected her ability to walk, and she has spent her life using a wheelchair. During her childhood years, Lois struggled with feelings of insecurity and often withdrew from her peers because of her physical differences. However, through her mother's unconditional love and heartfelt encouragement, Lois gradually learned to accept herself and began to see her disability not as a limitation, but as an opportunity to build strength, resilience, and confidence. Despite her family's severe financial struggles, she never gave up on her education. She even sold phone recharge cards to help cover the costs of attending university. Through extraordinary determination and hard work, Lois successfully graduated from the University of Abuja and soon dedicated her life to human rights advocacy. She is the founder and leader of the Cedar Seed Foundation, a pioneering nonprofit organization focused on protecting the rights and empowering women and children with disabilities. Beyond her social work, Lois Otta made history in 2019 when she became the first woman with a disability to run for a seat in Nigeria's House of Representatives. Although she did not achieve the final victory in the election, her courageous campaign inspired hope and broke through numerous invisible barriers in the political landscape. Her remarkable contributions have been recognized internationally through prestigious awards and honors, including her selection for the Mandela Washington Fellowship Program. Lois Otta's extraordinary journey of rising above adversity is a powerful reminder that disability can never prevent a person from creating change and making a meaningful impact on the world. Do you believe that determination can change a person's destiny? Share your thoughts in the comments. Hit like and subscribe to our channel to continue joining us as we explore more inspiring journeys. Tongai Gwaze, widely known by his stage name Greatman, is an inspiring Zimbabwean singer and songwriter. He was born in 1993 in the small mining town of Mangura with a congenital muscular condition that caused severe muscle weakness and eventually required him to use a wheelchair. Tongai's childhood was filled with hardships as he lost both of his parents at a very young age and had to face harmful misconceptions and social stigma surrounding his disability. However, despite overcoming physical limitations and emotional struggles, he never allowed adversity to define his destiny or extinguish his burning passion for music and artistic expression. Tongai began his professional music journey in 2011 and dedicated himself to developing his powerful emotional voice to share the story of his own life. His career truly reached new heights in 2018 when he released the song Panda Kazvarwa, When I Was Born, in collaboration with renowned artist Sulumani Chimbetu. With its captivating melody, the song not only portrayed the challenges he had faced, but also touched the hearts of millions of listeners. Through his music, Greatman continues to deliver a powerful message that physical differences or disabilities never mean a person is incapable of achieving their dreams. Beyond being a talented artist, he is also a passionate social activist who actively advocates for the rights and inclusion of people with disabilities in his homeland. He has worked to raise awareness and encourage support for wheelchairs and medical equipment to help individuals facing similar challenges improve their quality of life. Tongai Gwaze's journey from an orphaned child living with a disability to becoming a national music icon is a beautiful testament to the power of determination and resilience. His story continues to inspire hope, proving that anyone can create meaningful value for society when they continue to strive forward and believe in themselves. Lucy Lawler was born with craniosynostosis, a rare condition in which the bones of the skull fuse together earlier than usual, affecting facial development. Throughout her childhood, she underwent multiple treatments and rehabilitation sessions to improve her health and quality of life. Alongside these challenges, Lucy always received unconditional love and support from her family, which helped her maintain confidence and believe in herself. Today, Lucy's story has become a source of encouragement for many families raising children with rare conditions, while spreading a message of perseverance, resilience, and hope. Carter Blanchard is an American boy who touched hearts around the world through his extraordinary friendship and his inspiring message about self-confidence. At just 8 years old, Carter was diagnosed with vitiligo, a condition that causes patches of skin to lose their natural pigment. For a young child growing up and trying to understand himself, these unexpected changes deeply affected Carter's confidence. He began feeling insecure and started distancing himself from his friends because he feared being judged or stared at by others. The turning point in Carter's life came when his mother accidentally discovered a photo of a dog named Rowdy, who also had vitiligo. Seeing the remarkable similarities between her son and the dog, she decided to bring them together. A true moment of magic happened from their very first meeting. Their unique connection helped Carter rediscover his smile happiness and the confidence he once had. The image of the young boy happily playing with his four-legged friend became a powerful reminder that differences are nothing to fear. Carter's journey not only helped heal his own heart, but also spread a meaningful message of self-acceptance and dignity to millions of people around the world. Ashley Clifford is a 10-year-old girl from Canberra who possesses an optimistic spirit and an endless passion for playing with balls, despite the significant challenges caused by an extremely rare genetic syndrome. Ashley is one of only around 30 people worldwide confirmed to have Beck-Farner syndrome, a condition caused by mutations in the TET3 gene that profoundly affect her overall development. Ashley's journey began with uncertainty and concern when just days after she was born in 2014, doctors predicted that she might never be able to walk. Ashley's childhood was marked by a constant journey between specialist appointments and medical consultations. Before Beck-Farner syndrome was accurately identified in 2022, she received several different diagnoses, including intellectual disability, autism, and attention deficit/hyperactivity disorder, ADHD. The effects of the condition on Ashley's daily life have been significant. She faces challenges with basic activities, such as dressing herself, tying her shoes, and using eating utensils. In addition, her small stature, kidney and sinus issues, along with sensory overload, mean that she requires close support and care. However, instead of giving up, the Clifford family has continued to work tirelessly in search of hope and new possibilities for her future. In 2023, Ashley's family made a long journey to Johns Hopkins University, where she participated in specialized research that provided a deeper understanding of her condition. Today, through weekly occupational therapy sessions, Ashley is gradually building confidence and developing skills to better engage with the world around her. Although many questions remain about her ability to live independently in the future, the Clifford family continues to stand by her side, while sharing their story to help other families avoid feeling lost during their own search for a medical diagnosis. Ashley Clifford is a powerful example of the strength of love, determination, and perseverance in overcoming even the most difficult challenges life can bring. Candace Davis underwent a miraculous recovery journey after winning a grueling battle against the COVID-19 virus. Surpassing all medical expectations, her survival is an educational testament to the power of hope and a resilient will in the face of adversity. She bravely faced the harshest challenges to reclaim her right to live and prepare for a meaningful new beginning in her life. After recovering, Candace continued her efforts to learn how to live independently, to overcome her new physical limits, and reintegrate into the community. Her spirit of autonomy and desire to rise have become a great source of inspiration, proving that no barriers are unbreakable if we have enough determination. She transformed the crisis into a powerful motivation to build a vibrant life and convey positive energy to everyone around her. Leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe to the channel so we can continue spreading more inspiring stories together. Matvey Zakharenko is a Russian boy whose extraordinary resilience has inspired people around the world. Just 3 days after his birth in 2014, he suffered a devastating medical accident when a phototherapy lamp being used to treat his newborn jaundice unexpectedly caught fire. The tragic incident left Matvey with extensive burn injuries, forcing him to begin life under incredibly difficult circumstances. Hope returned, however, when his adoptive mother Svetlana welcomed him into her family with unconditional love and care. Surrounded by her support, Matvey bravely endured multiple rounds of intensive treatment and gradually regained his strength. His optimistic journey as he continues to grow is not only a testament to remarkable resilience, but also a beautiful reminder of the extraordinary healing power of love. Harry Raymond Eastlack was born like any other child. But after a childhood injury, his body began to change in ways that medicine at the time could not fully understand. Soft tissue gradually turned into bone, making it increasingly difficult for him to bend down, turn his body, or move freely. Although Harry lived with great pain, he is remembered not merely as a rare medical case, but as a person whose life carried profound meaning. His decision to donate his body to science helped researchers better understand the condition and brought hope to future generations. Beneath the flawless makeup and vibrant fashion passion of 15-year-old Michaela DeVert lies a harsh reality known as brittle bone disease. This challenging condition has made her body incredibly fragile, where even the smallest movement can carry the risk of painful fractures at any moment. Instead of allowing fear to control her teenage years, Michaela has chosen to shine brightly on social media, transforming her physical challenges into a powerful story of confidence, beauty, and pride in everyday life. The harsh reality of fate did not stop with Michaela, as her entire family has also been affected by brittle bone disease. Her twin brother Austin and their mother Missy both live with the same fragile condition. The image of a family where 3 members share this challenge, alongside a father who continues to fight through life with cerebral palsy, has become a powerful symbol of extraordinary resilience. They do not see themselves as victims of circumstance, but as warriors standing together on the same battlefield, where love and support serve as the strongest force holding together lives that may seem fragile, but are truly unbreakable. Stepping into the living space of the DeVert family reveals a world carefully designed to overcome physical challenges that many people might struggle to imagine. From customized everyday tools to the way family members work together seamlessly to support one another, every detail reflects their creativity and their powerful desire for independence. Limitations in height or physical strength have never stopped them from embracing joy, because every corner of their home is filled with positive energy, determination, and an unwavering sense of optimism. The DeVert family's story is a profound lesson about overcoming self-doubt and choosing to live a complete and meaningful life. They remind us that while the body may be limited by inherited conditions, the human spirit and determination always have the power to reach beyond boundaries and explore limitless possibilities. By courageously opening their lives to the world, This family has delivered a powerful message. A person's true value is not defined by the strength of their bones, but by the courage to face and overcome adversity with every passing moment. The countless scars left behind by a devastating tragedy transformed Lalita Benbansi's face into a map of pain, but they also marked the beginning of an extraordinary journey of recovery and rebirth. Instead of hiding away in the shadows, she bravely endured more than 30 major reconstructive surgeries to reclaim her chance to live a life with dignity and normalcy. Each time she entered the operating room, it was not only an effort to heal her physical wounds, but also a difficult psychological battle to overcome self-doubt and prove that the human spirit has the strength to endure and rise above even the harshest challenges fate can bring. Lalita's true strength emerged when she made the courageous decision to reveal her appearance to the world and found happiness with a loving husband who accepted her wholeheartedly, regardless of her physical differences. Her story challenged narrow perceptions of beauty and delivered a powerful human message. Inner worth and self-respect are the brightest sources of light that allow a person to truly shine. Lalita stands as a symbol of hope, teaching us to embrace ourselves and bravely pursue happiness even when life has left us with wounds that may never fully disappear. What do you think defines the true value of a person? Share your thoughts in the comments. Hit like and subscribe to our channel as we continue exploring more inspiring stories together. Manasi Joshi is an outstanding Indian Paralympic badminton athlete who has become a symbol of resilience and the determination to overcome adversity. Born in 1989, Manasi was once a talented software engineer with a promising career ahead of her. However, her life changed forever after a serious traffic accident in 2011 that resulted in the loss of one of her legs. Faced with such a life-altering event, Manasi chose to confront the challenge with remarkable calmness and an inspiring positive mindset. During her recovery journey, she found comfort and a new sense of purpose through the demanding and competitive world of badminton. What began as a form of rehabilitation therapy quickly transformed into a passionate pursuit, inspiring her to enter the world of professional competition. With remarkable discipline and unwavering determination, Manasi trained tirelessly, overcoming mobility challenges to rise to the global stage. The year 2019 marked the most glorious milestone of her career, when she won the gold medal at the BWF Para Badminton World Championships in Basel, Switzerland. That victory was not only a reward for her relentless efforts, but also confirmed her position in the international sports arena. Beyond her achievements on the court, Manasi has become a pioneer in promoting equality and inclusion for people with disabilities in society. She frequently appears in prestigious magazines and participates in speaking events to share powerful messages about self-confidence, diversity, and acceptance. Manasi Joshi's journey is a remarkable story of courage and determination, proving that when we hold on to belief and perseverance, physical barriers can become stepping stones that help us reach even greater heights in life. Haben Girma is a globally inspiring figure known as the first deaf-blind person to graduate from the prestigious Harvard Law School. Born and raised in California to a family of Eritrean heritage, Haben faced significant challenges from an early age, as she was unable to see or hear in the typical way. However, instead of accepting the limitations that society placed on her, she used the power of her intelligence, determination, and perseverance to open doors that once seemed impossible to reach. Throughout her educational journey, Haben continuously searched for and developed effective assistive technologies to access information from digital braille displays to modern communication devices. Her relentless efforts not only helped her successfully complete her undergraduate studies, but also led her to the highest level of academic achievement at Harvard. After graduating, Haben chose not to follow an easier path, but instead became a lawyer specializing in disability rights. She uses her expertise to advocate for the removal of digital barriers, proving that technology should be a tool that serves everyone, regardless of their physical abilities or circumstances. Beyond the courtroom, Haben Girma is also a renowned speaker and a passionate social advocate who strives to change the way the world views human diversity. Through her inspiring talks, she shares a powerful message that disability is not a source of suffering or a limitation, but an opportunity to create innovative solutions and new possibilities. Haben Girma's story is one of the strongest examples of how inner strength, determination, and self-belief can help people break through every barrier and freely reach the greatest heights they are capable of achieving. Josephine Mwende is a symbol of resilience and compassion. A Kenyan woman who transformed the harsh challenges of fate into a source of strength to change her own life and support her community. Born and raised in a poor village, Josephine faced a major challenge from an early age when her body was weakened by the effects of polio during childhood. The sudden change in her mobility led her through years of hardship, as she struggled with feelings of insecurity and the social barriers often faced by people with disabilities. However, with an unbreakable spirit and a strong desire to prove her worth, Josephine never allowed herself to be defeated. Instead of surrendering to her circumstances, she worked hard to pursue education and develop her skills, believing that knowledge was the key to creating a better future. Despite facing judgment and doubts from those around her, she gradually rose to become a respected community leader. Josephine Mwende has dedicated her life to protecting the rights of vulnerable people, especially women and children facing difficult circumstances in her homeland. She has founded and participated in numerous charitable projects aimed at providing mobility support equipment, vocational skills, and community education about the rights of people with disabilities. Through her positive and energetic approach to life, she has inspired thousands of people, proving that no physical barrier can ever imprison a free spirit or a desire to contribute to society. Josephine Mwende remains a shining example of determination and perseverance, teaching us that life becomes truly meaningful when we use our own challenges and differences to create something extraordinary for the world around us. Were you inspired by her journey? Share your thoughts in the comments. Hit like and subscribe to our channel to continue following more inspiring stories. Deepa Malik is a legendary Indian athlete who has become an endless source of inspiration for millions of people around the world through her extraordinary resilience and unwavering determination. Her life has been a remarkable journey from facing devastating medical challenges to reaching the highest levels of achievement on the international sports stage. In 1999, after undergoing 3 complex spinal surgeries, Deepa faced the difficult reality of becoming paralyzed from the waist down. For a woman in the prime of her life, this life-changing event was an immense shock. But she never allowed a wheelchair to become a boundary that defined or limited her future. Instead of surrendering to adversity, she chose to redefine herself through sports. In her 30s, rather than stepping away from challenges, she began a bold athletic career in demanding disciplines that required tremendous strength and endurance, including discus throw, javelin throw, and shot put. Her relentless dedication led Deepa Malik to the pinnacle of her career when she became the first Indian woman to win a medal at the Paralympic Games in 2016. Her silver medal in the shot put event cemented her position in the world of para-sports. Beyond her personal achievements, she has also become a passionate leader, serving as the president of the Paralympic Committee of India and continuously working to promote opportunities and rights for athletes with disabilities. Beyond her remarkable athletic career, Deepa Malik is also an inspiring speaker, an entrepreneur, and a devoted mother. She frequently shares her message of a can-do mindset, the belief that when we change the way we see challenges, every barrier can be overcome. Deepa Malik's story is a powerful reminder of a timeless truth. The only limits that truly exist are the ones we place on ourselves. Her resilience continues to serve as a guiding light for anyone searching for the strength to rise again after facing life's greatest hardships. Rachel, a 20-year-old content creator, has lived with Tourette syndrome since childhood, but her symptoms became significantly more severe when she was 15 years old. The uncontrollable movements and vocal tics completely changed her daily life, especially after she was officially diagnosed with Tourette syndrome, accompanied by coprolalia, a condition involving involuntary swearing. During her most difficult period, Rachel became extremely withdrawn, switched to homeschooling, and avoided social situations because of fear and embarrassment. Over time, however, she chose to share her experiences online to help people better understand Tourette syndrome and the challenges individuals with the condition face every day. Although Rachel has received support from many people, she has also faced constant criticism and accusations online from those claiming she is faking her condition. Instead of allowing hateful comments to break her spirit, she continues taking small but meaningful steps to overcome her fears in everyday life. One of her biggest challenges is communicating in public, especially when ordering food or speaking to strangers. With the support of friends and family, however, Rachel is learning to become more confident and face these situations with courage. Her journey not only raises awareness about Tourette syndrome, but also inspires others through her resilience, honesty, and determination to keep moving forward despite social pressure. The journeys of these extraordinary individuals have shown us that a disability is never the end of the road, but rather the beginning of incredible strength and determination. Every scar, every challenge, and every physical difference can become a source of true brilliance, reminding us that a person's real value lies in the courage to face adversity and rise above it. Which story left the strongest impression on you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If these inspiring journeys have given you strength and motivation, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so we can continue spreading powerful messages of resilience and hope to more. Some people are born carrying extraordinary differences within them, and behind those unique appearances are remarkable stories that leave the entire world silent and listening. From the shortest married couple on the planet, to the little girl with the body of a mermaid, to warriors who lost their legs yet still stood proudly at the roof of the world. Their journeys are living proof that the only true limit is the fear inside the mind. They do not need society's pity. They use adversity itself to create one-of-a-kind miracles, turning what once seemed impossible into a powerful declaration of the limitless strength of human will. In today's video, we will explore deeply moving true journeys, where courage and extraordinary resilience overturned every medical prediction and shattered even the harshest prejudices. These powerful stories will surely give you tremendous motivation to face every challenge in life. If you are new to the channel, please hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next inspiring stories. And now, let's begin this incredible journey of discovery together. When people first see Paulo Gabriel da Silva Barros and Catiucia Lai Hoshino standing side by side, many are immediately struck by their uniquely small stature. But what truly makes this Brazilian couple remarkable is not just their height. It is the touching love story they have built together with patience, loyalty, and an incredible sense of hope. Both Paulo and Catiucia were born with a form of dwarfism. Paulo stands at about 90.28 centimeters tall, while Catiucia measures about 91.13 centimeters. Together, they were recognized by Guinness World Records as the world's shortest married couple, with a combined height of around 181.41 centimeters. Their record was officially confirmed on November 3, 2016, shortly after they got married. Their love story began online in 2006 through the social networking site Orkut. At first, things were not as romantic as Paulo may have hoped. Catiucia even blocked him because she found him a little too persistent. But Paulo did not give up. Over time, their conversations continued. The distance between them slowly faded, and a sincere friendship began to grow into love. They met in person for the first time in 2008 and continued a long-distance relationship for several years. In 2012, Catiucia moved to Itapeva, Brazil, so they could finally build a life together. On September 17, 2016, they exchanged wedding vows, closing one chapter of patient long-distance love and beginning a new one as an inspiring couple admired by people around the world. Even though Paulo and Catiucia face daily challenges in a world mostly designed for taller people, they have always chosen to focus on what truly matters, supporting each other. Paulo once said, "We may be small, but we have big hearts." That simple message has inspired millions of people around the world because it reflects their optimism, their strength, and the kind of love that rises above outward differences. Today, Paulo works for a government agency, while Catiucia owns and runs her own beauty salon. Together, they continue to prove that love is never measured by height or appearance. Their journey reminds us that real happiness comes from kindness, patience, and finding someone who is willing to stand beside you through every challenge life brings. When people first see Anjali and Keshav, they may think the siblings are much older than they really are. But appearances can never tell the full story of a person's life. These remarkable siblings from India were both born with an extremely rare genetic condition known as cutis laxa. This disorder causes the skin to become loose, wrinkled, and less elastic than usual. Their unusual appearance has drawn attention from people around the world, but their story is about much more than how they look. It is also a story of strength, family, and quiet resilience. Anjali began showing signs of the condition when she was only about 1 month old. Her parents noticed that her skin had become unusually dry, rough, and different from what they expected. Years later, the family was heartbroken to learn that their youngest son, Keshav, had inherited the same rare condition. Having 2 children in the same family living with such an uncommon disorder is extremely rare, making their family's journey even more emotional and extraordinary. Cutis laxa affects the body's connective tissues, causing the skin to lose firmness and elasticity. Depending on the specific type, the condition can also affect the joints, lungs, or internal organs in some cases. At this time, there is no complete cure, so doctors usually focus on monitoring symptoms, supporting long-term health, and helping patients maintain the best quality of life possible.
Growing up with a different appearance has never been easy.
Anjali and Keshav have often faced curious stares and uncomfortable questions simply because they look older than their actual age. But instead of allowing those reactions to break their spirit, the siblings have chosen to lean on each other. Every day, they help one another face the challenges of living with such a rare condition, turning their bond as brother and sister into one of their greatest sources of strength. Their father once shared with pride that seeing his children care for and protect each other gives him hope. Their older sister also feels blessed to have such truly special siblings in her life. Today, Anjali and Keshav's story continues to touch people around the world. They remind us that true beauty is not defined by skin, age, or appearance, but by courage, kindness, and the love shared within a family. Their journey is a gentle reminder that sometimes the hardest struggles reveal the most beautiful strength within the human heart. Imagine a baby born with both legs fused together, creating a shape that looked like a mermaid. For most newborns with this extremely rare condition, the chance of survival is often very fragile, sometimes measured only in hours or a few days. But Milagros Cerrón, a little girl from Peru, overcame those harsh predictions and became one of the remarkable medical cases known to many people around the world. Milagros was born on April 27, 2004, with sirenomelia, commonly known as mermaid syndrome. This is a rare congenital disorder in which the legs are partially or almost completely fused together, creating an appearance similar to a fish's tail. This condition does not only affect outward appearance, it can also come with many serious problems involving the kidneys, bladder, spine, and digestive system. Because of these complex complications, very few children with sirenomelia survive beyond the newborn stage. However, Milagros became a symbol of hope as she continued to fight with extraordinary determination. Under the care of Peruvian surgeon Dr. Luis Rubio, Milagros underwent a series of complex operations beginning when she was just over 1 year old. The surgeries successfully separated her legs, allowing Milagros to gradually learn how to stand, walk, and even dance. This incredible progress surprised many doctors around the world and attracted international attention. As Milagros grew older, she was able to go to school, play with friends, and inspire millions of people with her resilient spirit. Although she still had to face many serious health challenges, including having only one functioning kidney, Milagros never lost her smile. Her courage became a source of inspiration not only for children living with rare conditions, but also for medical professionals who witnessed what modern surgery and a strong will could make possible. Sadly, on October 24, 2019, Milagros passed away at the age of 15 due to serious kidney complications. At the time, she was being prepared for a possible kidney transplant in the future. Even so, the legacy Milagros left behind continues to live on. She proved that no matter how rare and difficult a medical condition may be, the strength of the human spirit can still rise above extraordinary challenges. Milagros Cerrón will always be remembered as the girl who turned a diagnosis that once seemed impossible to overcome into an unforgettable story of courage and hope. Devin Merck, from Georgia in the United States, was born with an extremely rare condition called Mayer-Rokitansky-Kuster-Hauser syndrome, often shortened to MRKH. This means she was born without certain reproductive organs, without a cervix, and with an underdeveloped uterus. Devon discovered this life-changing truth when she was only 12 years old, after doctors told her she would not be able to become pregnant and give birth naturally. As a teenager, Devon struggled with feelings of shame, insecurity, and bullying that often made her feel different from everyone else. But instead of running away from that pain, Devon chose to face it with strength and keep fighting. She underwent reconstructive surgery using tissue grafts from her own body. It was a long and difficult process that required tremendous courage, patience, and recovery time. Later, doctors discovered that despite having MRKH syndrome, Devon still had functioning ovaries. This gave her hope that one day she could still have a biological child through IVF and surrogacy. Today, Devon has a happy marriage and uses her story to raise awareness about women living with rare reproductive disorders, showing the world that being different does not mean being less valuable. Devon's journey proves that beauty and strength are not defined by a perfect body, but by perseverance, courage, and the ability to love oneself. She has transformed what once hurt her into a voice that helps many others feel understood, respected, and encouraged to keep moving forward with hope. Do you believe that being different can become a strength that helps someone shine? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. Jonathan Petrie was a Canadian boy from Ontario who became known around the world as the Butterfly Child. From birth, he was diagnosed with epidermolysis bullosa, or EB, a rare skin disorder that made his skin extremely fragile, blister easily, and become wounded from even the slightest touch. Even a gentle contact could cause painful injuries. But Jonathan did not allow his condition to be remembered only through suffering. With the support of his mother, Tina Boileau, he helped raise awareness and funds for EB research. Jonathan's story inspired many people as they witnessed his courage, his positive spirit, and the way he continued fighting every day. He also became an ambassador for Deborah Canada, helping bring attention to a disease many people had never even heard of before. In 2018, Jonathan passed away at the age of 17 while receiving experimental stem cell treatment in Minnesota. Even after his passing, his legacy continued to spread. In 2020, Canada posthumously awarded him the Meritorious Service Cross for his work in raising awareness about EB and inspiring others through his courage. Jonathan Petrie's story is a reminder that strength does not always mean living without pain. Sometimes, true strength means continuing to love life and fight on, even when life is full of challenges. Patrick Henry Hughes was born on March 10, 1988 in the United States with a rare congenital condition that caused his eyes not to fully develop, leaving him completely blind. He was also born with joint problems, which prevented his arms and legs from fully straightening and affected his mobility from birth. Despite these physical challenges, Patrick showed a special passion for music at an early age. As a child, he began playing the piano, later learned to sing, and continued developing his musical abilities through dedication, perseverance, and the unwavering support of his family. Patrick later attended the University of Louisville, where he became a member of the school's marching band. During performances, he played the trumpet while his father pushed his wheelchair across the field, creating a truly special father and son partnership that quickly captured attention across the United States. Over time, Patrick's story became more widely known through public speaking events and media features. He and his father began sharing their experiences at schools and organizations, focusing on themes such as perseverance, teamwork, and overcoming adversity. Today, Patrick Henry Hughes continues to inspire audiences through music and motivational speaking. His journey proves that people born with extraordinary differences can still pursue meaningful goals, as long as they have support, faith, and determination. Nyla Marie is a 5-year-old girl from Los Angeles who shines like a young fashion lover, even while living with a rare skin condition called ichthyosis. Because ichthyosis causes the skin to grow too quickly, Nyla's skin becomes very dry and flaky, and she is also unable to sweat properly, which puts her at risk of overheating. To manage her condition, Nyla and her family care for her carefully every day. She takes several baths a day to remove excess skin and help her body feel more comfortable. Despite these challenges, Nyla continues to live with confidence and style. She loves fashion, trendy outfits, painted nails, and posing in front of the camera. Her rare skin condition does not stop her from expressing her personality and creativity through the way she dresses. Nyla's story is truly inspiring because it shows that a child can face health challenges every day and still find joy, creativity, and self-expression. Nyla is proof that being different does not mean being limited. Her positive energy, personal style, and the love she receives from her family show how courage and support can help a person live fully and beautifully. Nick Vujicic was born on December 4, 1982 in Melbourne, Australia, with a rare congenital condition called tetra-amelia syndrome, a disorder marked by the absence of all 4 limbs. As a result, Nick was born without arms and legs, creating significant physical challenges from the very beginning of his life. Throughout his childhood, Nick faced many emotional and social difficulties as he struggled to adapt to his condition. Daily activities such as writing, using electronic devices, or moving independently required creative solutions and support from assistive tools. Despite these obstacles, Nick gradually developed independence by learning how to perform many tasks using his small foot. Over time, he began speaking publicly, sharing his experiences with students and communities in many places around the world. Later, Nick founded the nonprofit organization Life Without Limbs, which focuses on programs that support and inspire people facing physical and emotional challenges. Today, Nick Vujicic continues to travel the world as a motivational speaker and author. He spreads a message of resilience, self-acceptance, and the importance of a strong support system for people living with rare medical conditions. Nick's journey shows that even when the body has many limitations, the human spirit can still open meaningful paths forward. His life proves that people born with extraordinary differences can adapt, rise beyond their limits, and pursue meaningful roles in society. His story is inspiring not only because of his personal resilience, but also because it reminds us that support, faith, and determination can help people build a valuable life, even when they must begin from the most difficult circumstances. Melanie Gaydos was born in the United States with a rare genetic condition called ectodermal dysplasia, a disorder that affects the development of the skin, hair, teeth, and nails. Because of this condition, Melanie was born with sparse hair, missing teeth, and underdeveloped nails, features that significantly affected her appearance from a young age. Growing up, Melanie faced social difficulties and struggled with self-acceptance because of her different appearance. However, she later began exploring creative fields such as art and fashion, eventually pursuing a career in modeling. Melanie became known for her work in alternative fashion and media, appearing in advertising campaigns and music videos that challenged traditional beauty standards. Her presence in the fashion industry helped contribute to broader conversations about representation, diversity, and the way society defines beauty.
Over time,
Melanie used her influence to raise awareness about ectodermal dysplasia and promote acceptance of physical differences. Through interviews and public appearances, she continued to support inclusion and understanding for people living with rare genetic conditions. Melanie's journey reflects how individuals born with extraordinary differences can pursue creative careers while also bringing attention to medical conditions that are often overlooked.
the birth of an unnamed baby boy in Dumri Isri town, India, with 4 arms and 4 legs due to an incomplete twin formation, sparked a powerful spiritual wave. Rather than being viewed purely through a medical lens, many in the devout local community believe he is an embodiment of the revered Lord Ganesha. His presence has inspired faith and unity, transforming a rare medical condition into a symbol of blessing. This marks the beginning of an extraordinary journey where difference is embraced through devotion and compassion, raising hope for a harmony between science and local belief systems. Standing at just 90 centimeters tall, Perry Barry carries within him a blazing heart and an enormous ambition to build a community exclusively for people with dwarfism in the Philippines. Refusing to live in insecurity or be limited by social barriers, he is determined to create a paradise where every resident can take control of their life, live with dignity, confidence, and hold their head high with pride. Perry Barry's story is not just about creating a living space, but also a powerful declaration of the strength of will, proving that a person's true stature is not measured by a tape measure, but by the magnitude of the dreams they dare to pursue. What do you think truly defines a person's greatness? Their height or the dreams they dare to pursue? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. Born in Germany. Matthias Schlitte came into the world with a rare congenital condition that caused his right arm to develop far greater size and strength than the rest of his body. Instead of allowing this physical difference to become a barrier, he turned it into an invaluable strength and decided to pursue a professional sports career. Matthias's journey began in small competitions in his hometown, where he discovered his natural talent for arm wrestling after easily defeating opponents who were much larger than him. Thanks to his consistent training and unshakable determination, he quickly moved onto the international stage and became a true phenomenon in the world of arm wrestling. Although he competed in a lightweight division, his massive right arm helped him win numerous gold medals at German national championships and many prestigious tournaments around the world. He is not only an outstanding athlete, but also a powerful symbol of a sporting spirit that refuses to surrender in the face of adversity. Matthias's life offers a profound lesson about how people face their own differences. He has proven that what may seem like a disadvantage can become a one-of-a-kind strength when we learn to accept ourselves and keep striving without giving up. His story continues to strongly inspire millions of people, affirming that perseverance and a positive attitude are the most important keys to reaching every peak of glory and turning natural barriers into stepping stones toward remarkable success. Michael and Taylor are a special couple in Australia, as both of them live with Down syndrome. Their love is gentle like a stream, flowing quietly through the strict prejudices of society. Michael, with his warm heart, always shows Taylor tenderness in simple ways, from holding her hand while crossing the street to giving her sincere compliments. He does not need complicated reasons to love. He only knows that Taylor makes his world brighter and more meaningful every day. Taylor is a resilient young woman who has always fought to affirm her independence in life. She loves Michael because he knows how to listen and truly value her feelings. For them, every date is a small journey, and every kiss is a lasting promise. Although they have faced many objections from family and society about marriage, they have remained devoted to each other. Their pure love has gradually softened prejudice, proving that they, too, deserve to love and be loved. Michael and Taylor's story is not only about love, but also a lesson about the right to happiness. They do not seek luxury. They only hope to live peacefully together for the rest of their lives. The sincerity and innocence in the way they love make many people stop and reflect. They show that even when intellectual abilities may be different, the heart still beats with love and loyalty. That is what has turned their love into a powerful source of inspiration. Ahmed and Mohammed were born in a small village in Egypt, with the tops of their heads joined together, creating an extremely difficult position for every part of daily life. For the first 2 years of their lives, the brothers could only see the sky from a tilted angle, and had never known the feeling of standing upright independently. The desire to give them a fuller childhood brought their family across the ocean to Texas, where doctors began a challenging medical journey to separate the two brothers. The highly successful surgery in 2003 opened a new horizon, where Ahmed and Mohammed were able to look directly into each other's eyes for the first time. The post-surgery days became a journey of learning to walk, learning to speak, and discovering how to control their separate bodies, unfamiliar at first, but filled with happiness. From conjoined children, they transformed into active boys who could run, play, and laugh on the grass. The pain of surgery gave way to their father's overwhelming joy as he watched his sons grow up. Ahmed and Mohammed's story is a testament to the miracle that can happen when science is combined with the love of family. The brothers returned to their homeland to a warm welcome from their entire community, becoming a symbol of rebirth and medical progress. Although they had to face many challenges in adapting to life apart, their optimistic spirit never faded. The independent lives they have today stand as a powerful affirmation that no barrier is impossible to overcome when we have enough faith. Nabil Shaban is not only an actor, he is a symbol of resistance against prejudice in the arts. Facing rejection because of his different physical appearance, he founded the Gray Eye Theater Company himself, creating a sanctuary where disabled artists could shine. For Nabil, talent is never limited by the body, and the stage is a place where every barrier must be broken down. He established his place through bold and challenging roles, using his sharp gaze and powerful voice to command the space around him. Nabil did not act to seek pity. He acted to prove that disabled people can take on even the most complex roles. Every time he appeared, he sent a powerful message about equality and the desire for freedom in artistic creation. Nabil's greatest difference lies in the spirit of a cultural revolutionary. He forced the entertainment world to change its narrow perspective and brought the stories of disabled people onto the mainstream stage. Although his bones may be fragile, his vision helped shift an entire system of prejudice, paving the way for future generations of extraordinary artists. Whitney was once a promising young athlete before FOP suddenly appeared and completely changed the course of her life. From someone who loved sports, she had to learn to live with a wheelchair and rely on support from loved ones for basic needs. Yet Whitney never allowed the disease to extinguish the powerful energy burning inside her. She chose to become an active advocate, using her influence to call for greater international awareness of rare diseases.
She is one of the bravest patients to take part in clinical trials for new medications, accepting risks for the future of medicine. Whitney always appears in public with a radiant smile and an optimistic spirit that earns the admiration of everyone around her. She takes part in fundraising events and appears on television to share her journey with pride. For Whitney, FOP is not the end, but a new beginning that allows her to carry out even greater missions. Whitney proves that attitude determines the quality of life, not physical impairments. She still travels and enjoys a vibrant life, becoming a symbol of adaptation and the effort to change the world. Whitney's story helps us understand that every individual can create something extraordinary from their own pain. If you could send a message to Whitney, what would you say? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit like and leave a sub to support our journey. Nico Calabria was born with only a left leg due to a congenital condition, but he refused to stand on the sidelines as a spectator. From the age of 5, he began training in soccer on wooden crutches, patiently turning them into a second pair of legs that allowed him to move with incredible speed. Nico did not need pity from his opponents. He made them respect him with thunderous shots and skillful ball control using his one and only foot. The peak of the extraordinary came when Nico scored an artistic bicycle kick goal in high school, creating a sensation that shook the sports world. Launching himself into the air and finishing the shot on crutches, he powerfully proved that the only limits are the ones we place on ourselves. His burning passion led him to become a key member of the U.S. amputee soccer team, where he continued to compete and shine on major stages. Nico's journey is an epic story of overcoming adversity through optimism and serious, disciplined training. He is not only an outstanding soccer player, but also an adventurer who successfully conquered the majestic peak of Mount Kilimanjaro on crutches, proving the true power of human will. Nico reminds the world that no impairment can stop you from stepping into the game of life, and that anyone can become a champion if they dare to pursue their passion. Talia Joy Castellano began her battle with 2 aggressive forms of cancer when she was only a little girl. Facing hair loss and the harsh physical changes caused by chemotherapy, Talia did not choose to surrender or fall into sadness. She found a powerful passion in the colorful world of makeup. Instead of wearing wigs to hide her illness, Talia used her own face and bare scalp as an artistic canvas, turning makeup into a powerful statement of beauty and courage in the face of adversity. Through her personal YouTube channel, Talia became a global phenomenon with professional makeup tutorial videos and a radiant smile that shone despite her pain. She spread the message, "Makeup is my wig." Talia did not use cosmetics to cover up imperfections. She used them to honor life and optimism. Her confidence was so powerful that she was named an honorary face of the cosmetics brand CoverGirl, proving that presence and resilience can blur every boundary created by illness. Talia's passing at the age of 13 left behind deep sorrow, but the legacy she left was an immortal song about the desire to shine. She taught us that we are not defined by what illness takes away, but by what we choose to plant in the hearts of others. Talia did not need long hair or a healthy body to be beautiful. It was her radiant soul and resilient will that turned her into an eternal symbol. She remains there, glowing in every piece of footage, reminding the world to cherish inner beauty and live every moment to the fullest. That girl was born without arms due to a harsh congenital syndrome.
In a society designed for bodies considered complete, she taught herself to train her feet into substitute hands. From small personal tasks to complex skills such as cooking or driving, her feet performed everything with astonishing precision. She refused to see her circumstances as a tragedy, turning them instead into a different way of living through rare perseverance and an extraordinary optimistic spirit. Through an online video sharing channel, she opened the door to her life for millions of people to witness. Instead of stirring compassion through sad stories, she chose to show her independence with honesty and humor. Her videos teaching how to get dressed, apply makeup, or go grocery shopping with her feet stand as a clear affirmation that disability is an inconvenience, not an ending. She turns her difference into positive energy, breaking down prejudice and social barriers. That extraordinary journey is a song of faith, proving that true freedom lives in a mind not chained by fear or insecurity. With a smile always on her face, she is living proof of how to build a full life from what we already have. Does this inspiring story give you more motivation to face your own challenges? Comment your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us. If Robert Wadlow's life was a pursuit driven by height, then John Rogan's story was a life and death battle between a giant skeleton and the ground beneath him. Severe joint stiffness from childhood turned his 8-foot 9-inch body into a trap, causing his legs to contract and harden like dry wood, leaving him permanently unable to stand. But forget the image of a pitiful victim, because John refused to let himself collapse. He designed a goat-pulled cart with his own hands, went out onto the streets, and sold drawings and photographs to support himself with pride rather than charity. Until his final breath, he firmly rejected every freak show that wanted to profit from his body, proving to the world that you may be confined inside a physically different body, but no one can ever chain a free soul. Born and raised among the rugged mountains of Nepal, Hari Buddha Magar had dreamed of conquering great heights since he was a child. He once had a proud career serving in an elite military force, dedicating himself fully to international missions. However, a major incident during his service caused him to permanently lose both of his legs. Faced with an extremely harsh reality, Hari went through a difficult period, struggling with questions about the meaning of life and the future ahead. But instead of surrendering to fate, he decided to rediscover his strength through his love of sports and his powerful desire to live. With extraordinary determination and an incredibly disciplined training routine, he began pushing himself and conquering many famous mountains with specialized prosthetic legs, breaking through every physical limit step by step. The peak of that difficult journey came when he successfully conquered Mount Everest, becoming the first double above-the-knee amputee to reach the roof of the world. His great achievement is not only a victory of physical strength, but also a clear testament to an unbreakable will. Hari Buddha Magar's life delivers a profound educational lesson about patience, courage, and the ability to rise from adversity. He has powerfully proven that disability is not the final barrier, but can become the beginning of an even greater journey, inspiring millions of people around the world with tremendous motivation to keep living. The extraordinary journeys of these special individuals have shown us that the true measure of a person does not lie in outward appearance or physical impairments, but in the size of their dreams and the resilient will within their soul. They have turned pain and difference into one-of-a-kind strengths, allowing them to live full and radiant lives,
while leaving behind immortal legacies that continue to inspire millions of people around the world. Don't forget to leave a comment sharing which story touched your heart the most. And be sure to hit like, share, and subscribe to continue joining us on the next meaningful journeys. You won't believe that the people we're about to introduce actually exist in real life. These real-life extraordinary individuals possess appearances and abilities that will leave you astonished. Things that once made them targets of ridicule, exclusion, or judgment, but now shine in ways no one could have imagined. Each story is an extraordinary journey where resilience, determination, and the courage to rise above prejudice turn differences into a limitless source of strength. Every detail you're about to discover will take you from shock to absolute disbelief, as the truth goes far beyond anything you could imagine. So before we begin this emotional journey filled with tears, take just a second to hit the like button. Share this video to help spread these meaningful stories. Leave a comment below with your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to give us the motivation to keep bringing you more powerful and valuable stories ahead. An unexpected accident in early childhood can leave behind the harshest challenges. And Annika's story stands as a powerful testament to resilience and the will to survive. During a visit to her aunt's street food stall, a tragic incident occurred, leaving Annika with severe burns across her back, torso, and both arms. Reflecting on that painful time, her mother, Felicia, once shared through tears that she cried every morning upon seeing her daughter, haunted by the fear that her little angel might not survive. The recovery process that followed was incredibly difficult, demanding extraordinary patience and endurance from such a small body. Yet beyond the immense physical challenges, Annika fought bravely to reclaim her life with unshakable determination. Her journey through adversity is not only a reminder of the importance of caution, but also a tribute to the boundless love of family and the strength of the human spirit, igniting a powerful flame of hope as she courageously moves forward to write a brighter future for herself. Alasia Caldwell is a resilient young woman from the United States who was born with a rare medical condition known as a lymphatic cyst. This condition caused a large, non-cancerous growth to develop around her face and neck due to abnormalities in the lymphatic system. The presence of the growth not only significantly affected her appearance, but also created major challenges in essential daily functions, such as breathing and eating. From her earliest years, Alasia's childhood was closely tied to hospital visits and numerous complex surgeries aimed at reducing the size of the growth and improving her quality of life. Despite facing physical pain and ongoing medical challenges, she consistently showed extraordinary strength and a deeply admirable, optimistic spirit. Growing up was far from easy, as she often had to deal with curious stares and unkind comments from people around her. However, instead of withdrawing into insecurity, Alasia chose to face reality with remarkable courage, compassion, and inner strength. With the unconditional love and constant support of her family, she gradually built the confidence to step out into the world with greater self-assurance. Beyond simply accepting herself, Alasia also chose to use the power of social media to openly share her authentic story with people around the world. She has appeared in medical documentaries and media platforms to raise awareness about lymphatic cyst conditions while sharing an important message about self-love and acceptance. Through her radiant presence and openness, Alasia has shown that true beauty shines through resilience, kindness, and inner strength. Her courage has touched the hearts of millions, becoming a powerful source of inspiration for those facing visible physical challenges. Alasia Caldwell's life story is a beautiful reminder that anyone can rise above adversity and live a life filled with meaning, pride, and purpose. For many people, taking a normal step is something taken for granted. But for a young girl named Jimby, it was once a distant dream that required immense courage to reach. Growing up with a rare medical condition often referred to as wind-swept knees, her legs bent in the same direction, making walking and maintaining balance an enormous challenge. Yet behind her small frame was a resilient spirit that refused to give in. Her desire to run, play, and attend school like other children kept her hope alive. A life-changing turning point came when Jimby received medical support from international humanitarian organizations, allowing her to undergo a complex corrective surgery on her legs. The recovery process demanded great patience and extraordinary effort, but her bright smile never faded. Now, with her legs straightened, Jimby not only walks confidently toward a brighter future, but also stands as a powerful symbol of resilience, showing that challenges can be overcome with determination and the support of a caring community. Bharat Tiwari is a well-known priest from the Jabalpur region of India who gained international media attention for his extraordinary physical flexibility, earning the nickname the Flexible Priest. His unusually adaptable joints allow his body to bend and move far beyond what most people would consider normal. While this unique condition may be linked to naturally loose ligaments, Bharat has never viewed his physical difference as something to hide or feel ashamed of. Instead, he has embraced it with remarkable optimism, valuing his unique condition and firmly believing it to be a special gift from a higher power. His extraordinary ability to bend his body and move his limbs with unusual flexibility allows him to carry out daily activities and religious rituals in a truly distinctive way. His calm demeanor, warm personality, and confident presence in public have challenged assumptions, earning him attention, admiration, and respect from many people in his local community. Bharat has never hidden his differences. Instead, he has chosen to use this extraordinary trait to connect more deeply with the people around him, spreading a meaningful message about compassion, acceptance, and embracing one's true self. His life journey is not simply a fascinating medical phenomenon, but also a deeply inspiring story that powerfully reminds us that a person's true value is defined by character, resilience, and spirit, rather than outward appearance. No one could forget the fateful day when a rare accident involving shampoo catching fire engulfed 12-year-old Alima Ali in a terrifying blaze. Yet instead of allowing the severe third-degree burns covering 55% of her body and prolonged periods of unconsciousness to define her future, the young girl from Bradford, England chose to confront the harsh reality and rediscover herself. The moment Alima decided to look into the mirror and face her new appearance was not an ending, but the beginning of a powerful transformation. It was the moment she shed the mask of fear and stepped into the world with the mindset of someone who had overcome extraordinary odds. The scrutinizing stares of strangers when she first stepped out onto the street could not break the will of a warrior who once had only a 10% chance of survival. Instead of hiding in the shadows, Alima Ali chose to shine brilliantly on social media with makeup tutorials, attracting over 17 million views.
Every delicate brushstroke on her face is not just a beauty technique, but a manifesto of limitless vitality. She has proven to the world that horrific events do not have to interrupt one's passion. On the contrary, they can become a launch pad to achieve more extraordinary things than ever before. Her journey reminds us never to dwell solely on the pain of past accidents, but to focus all our energy on the miraculous journey of rebirth. Because true beauty lies in inner strength and the courage to continue living. And at the very moment you dare to love yourself again, life will open up proud new chapters. It is hard to believe that a girl with only a 10% chance of survival could become a proud icon of the beauty world. Do you admire Alima Ali's iron will? Please give her a like. Write down what impressed you most in the comments, and hit subscribe to always stay tuned for the most extraordinary stories. Junrei Balawing is a uniquely inspiring individual from the small town of Sindangan in Zamboanga del Norte, Philippines. Born in 1993, Junrei initially developed like many other infants, but after just a few months, his family began noticing that his physical growth had completely stopped. Despite his exceptionally small stature and the many challenges he faced with movement and daily activities, Junrei never allowed physical limitations to take away his bright smile, positive spirit, and joyful outlook on life. This young man's life entered a proud new chapter on his 18th birthday in 2011. On that occasion, representatives from a world records organization officially recognized Junrei as the world's shortest living man, with a recorded height of just 59.9 centimeters, or approximately 23.5 inches. This remarkable milestone brought tremendous joy not only to Junrei and his family, but also brought international attention to his small hometown, introducing it to people around the world. Because of this recognition, Junrei received an outpouring of attention, kindness, and support from compassionate people around the world. Although he was unable to walk steadily and relied heavily on the loving assistance of his parents for many daily activities, Junrei always expressed deep gratitude and brought positive energy to everyone who had the chance to meet him. He enjoyed drawing, interacting with the people around him, and became a local symbol of extraordinary resilience and optimism. Junrei's story is a clear reminder that a person's true worth is never defined by physical size or outward appearance. Sadly, in 2020, he passed away at the age of 27 due to health-related complications, bringing to a close a life that, while relatively short, was deeply meaningful and inspiring. The image of this small young man with his gentle smile and remarkable resilience in the face of adversity will remain in the hearts of those who admired him, reminding us of the power of family love and the incredible ability to spread joy despite life's limitations. Going beyond ordinary physical limitations, Lewis Legend stands as a powerful example of the miraculous reconstructive potential of modern medicine and the human will to survive. Born with a congenital condition in which he had no jawbone, he faced a biological map missing one of the most essential structures required for basic life functions. Rather than surrendering to adversity, Lewis entered a dramatic journey of medical reconstruction, where each surgery represented a step toward reclaiming his ability to speak and experience the simple pleasures of life. This journey is not only a scientific achievement, but also an endless source of inspiration, reminding us that true beauty is shaped by courage and an unbreakable desire to live. No one could have guessed that a common acne prescription could completely change Kurt's destiny in just a few short months.
Instead of letting the pain of dress syndrome and patches of vitiligo drown his confidence, he chose a path of great courage, looking directly into the mirror and accepting the new version of himself. The moment Kurt decided to shed his shroud of insecurity to step out into the world was no longer an escape, but a spectacular rebirth, where every change on his body became a new chapter in the journey of affirming his self-worth. Stage lights and camera lenses have now become the platform for Kurt to showcase the beauty of being different, rather than the marks of his 2019 dermatological crisis. He no longer views hair loss or patchy skin as defects, but has transformed them into the artistic language of a charismatic and vibrant model. His story spreads a valuable message. True beauty lies in inner strength and the courage to continue living. Kurt's journey reminds us that rebirth is only truly radiant when you dare to look in the mirror with pride and walk with all the dignity of a warrior. Natalia defies the mysterious multicentric osteolysis syndrome, where her once solid skeleton gradually fades like mist, yet her will only grows sharper than steel. Although every movement is a grueling negotiation for survival, she resolutely asserts her personal identity beyond the dissolution of her physical form. This is a powerful testament to an extraordinary desire to live, reminding us of the infinite strength of the soul. The appearance of Suman Khatun in the early 21st century created a global media earthquake when this young Indian girl was recorded as one of the heaviest children in the world, at only 6 years old. Suman weighed approximately 100 kilograms, an unimaginable figure for a developing skeletal system, making the images of her standing beside her family a haunting visual contrast. The root of this condition was not merely dietary habits, but a fierce battle with a rare endocrine and metabolic disorder that caused her brain to constantly send uncontrollable, intense signals of hunger. Suman Khatun's case is not only an intensely curious phenomenon, but also a priceless medical record, sounding an alarm about the hidden corners of genetics and the complexity of human biological mechanisms that modern medicine is still striving to decode. Natalia Kuznetsova, often affectionately nicknamed Amazona by her fans, is one of the world's most well-known female professional bodybuilders and powerlifters from Russia. Her journey to becoming a global symbol of physical strength began from incredibly humble beginnings. Born in 1991 in Chita, Natalia was once a slim and shy young girl. Hoping to improve her confidence and build her physical strength, she decided to begin weight training at just 14 years old. Under the structured guidance of professional coaches, Natalia quickly revealed a natural talent and a deep passion for weightlifting. Through extraordinary discipline and an intense training routine, she completely transformed her physique and rose to become a sports phenomenon, challenging traditional assumptions about the physical limits of women. With an incredibly muscular build that has impressed even experienced male athletes, Natalia went on to achieve remarkable success in competition. She set multiple world records in categories such as bench press and deadlift, firmly establishing her place on respected international stages. Beyond her achievements in professional sports, Natalia's influence has also grown powerfully across social media platforms. She inspires millions of followers through energetic training videos and uplifting messages about discipline, strength, and self-confidence. Although she has faced differing opinions regarding conventional beauty standards, she has always remained proud of the results she built through her own dedication, hard work, and perseverance. Beyond sports,
She has also explored the world of performance art by appearing on the National Theater stage, further demonstrating her versatility and willingness to step outside her comfort zone. Natalia's life journey is a powerful example of turning early limitations into extraordinary motivation for success. Through unwavering determination and a deep passion for sport, she has built a truly unique identity for herself, becoming a symbol of resilience, confidence, and the relentless drive to prove herself in the face of life's toughest challenges. Stan Larkin, a remarkable young American known for his extraordinary resilience, became part of an inspiring medical story after living 555 days without his natural biological heart. Diagnosed with a genetic condition that gradually weakened his heart muscle, Stan faced a life-threatening health crisis. To keep him alive while waiting for a suitable donor transplant, medical specialists made the critical decision to remove his failing heart and replace its function with an artificial heart device. This life-sustaining device operated through an air compression system weighing more than 6 kilograms, which Stan carried in a backpack with him at all times, day and night. What amazed the world was not only the extraordinary medical technology, but also the optimism and resilience of the young man himself. Rather than remaining confined to a hospital bed or allowing the equipment to define his youth, Stan continued to embrace life fully and live with incredible energy and determination. He remained independent in his daily life, spending time with loved ones, going out, and even continuing to play the basketball he loved with friends while carrying the medical backpack securely on his back. After more than a year and a half living alongside a mechanical heartbeat, Stan's miracle finally arrived in 2016 when he received a donor heart and successfully underwent a life-changing transplant surgery. Were you inspired by Stan's journey and perseverance? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to spread this meaningful message. Have you ever believed in the presence of characters stepping out of fairy tales in real life? That is the case of Shyla Calvert-Yin, a globally famous girl with fluffy white hair like a brilliant halo, not due to the intervention of chemicals or elaborate hair techniques. Shyla's signature upright hair is the result of uncombable hair syndrome, an extremely rare medical phenomenon that has caused millions of people to watch her every frame on social media in amazement. From a scientific perspective, this is a fascinating rebellion of genetic mutations directly affecting the core structure of hair follicles. Instead of having a normal round cross-section, Shyla Calvert-Yin's hair strands are triangular or kidney-shaped, causing them to constantly stand upright and never be combed flat. However, instead of viewing this as a barrier, Shyla and her family have turned this difference into a proud personal hallmark, offering a profound educational lesson on cherishing the unique traits gifted by nature. Shyla Calvert-Yin's journey to stardom is not merely about entertainment, but is a heroic anthem of confidence and self-esteem. With her unique white hair that always shines, the young girl has proven that true beauty does not lie in stereotypical standards, but in how we love ourselves. Each of Shyla's images serves as a powerful reminder. Do not try to blend into the crowd when you were born to be a different miracle, because that very difference is what creates a person's most intense attraction. Nick Smith is a deeply inspiring individual known for his remarkable resilience and extraordinary optimism. Living with MOPD type 2 microcephalic osteodysplastic primordial dwarfism, an extremely rare form of primordial dwarfism,
Nick has a much smaller physical stature than most people. This genetic condition causes the body to grow at an exceptionally slow rate, beginning even before birth. Yet behind his small frame is an enormous heart, an uplifting spirit, and an incredible passion for life. Born and raised in the United States, surrounded by the unconditional love of his mother, Shelley, and the support of his two average-sized older brothers, Nick has always been encouraged to live a full and equal life. Rather than being overly protective, his family made sure he had the opportunity to experience the world just like anyone else. Although daily life sometimes requires special adjustments and presents physical challenges, Nick has never allowed those obstacles to overshadow his joy for life. He continues to face the world with a bright smile, remarkable confidence, and an inspiring sense of optimism. The most remarkable part of Nick's life journey is his joyful personality and the positive energy he brings to everyone around him. He loves entertainment, especially animated movies, enjoys dancing, and has a wonderful sense of humor that easily brings laughter to others. Nick does not see his physical differences as a limitation. Instead, he uses his charm, friendliness, and uplifting spirit to connect with people and break down barriers wherever he goes. Anyone who meets Nick is often drawn to his warmth, kindness, and genuinely beautiful heart. Although MOPD Type 2 brought many complex health challenges throughout his life, Nick overcame medical expectations and lived a meaningful life for 28 years. He passed away peacefully in 2020, but the legacy he left behind remains incredibly powerful. Nick Smith's story not only helped the international community better understand primordial dwarfism, but also delivered a timeless message. A person's true worth is never measured by physical height, but by the love, courage, and extraordinary spirit they bring into the lives of others. The courage of a giant hidden within a frame only 1.27 meters tall, that is the proud portrait of Lauren Ruotolo. Afflicted with the rare McCune-Albright syndrome that makes the skeletal system brittle and prone to fractures, she transformed gloomy predictions of a life confined to a wheelchair into a journey of conquering the heights of the media industry in New York. The image of Lauren Ruotolo confidently striding with crutches at Hearst magazines is not only a miracle of will, but also the most vivid testament to the fact when the soul is large enough, no physical defect can imprison a human's aspiration for success. Moving beyond a brilliant career. Lauren Ruotolo has also become a symbol of confidence through her book, Unstoppable, where she teaches us how to love our own cracks. She bravely shattered every standard mold of beauty, turning genetic mutations into the material for fierce pride and self-esteem. Lauren Ruotolo's story is an inspiring, heroic anthem, reminding us that we are not born to blend into the crowd, but to shine brightly through our own uniqueness, no matter how harsh a script destiny has written. Alexandra Siang, a teenager from Davao City, Philippines, has become a powerful source of inspiration on social media thanks to her extraordinary resilience. At just 5 months old, her life was turned upside down when she was diagnosed with Stage 2 Langerhans cell histiocytosis, LCH, a rare medical condition involving abnormal growth of immune cells. By 7 months old, the small baby had already undergone intense and life-saving medical treatments to fight for her survival. Although she overcame the illness, the aggressive medical interventions during infancy affected her physical development. As she entered her teenage years, Alexandra still retained a childlike face, a soft voice, and a very small stature compared to others her age. This difference led her to face countless stares, doubts about her age, and even unkind remarks, to the point where she once considered quitting school. However, with the loving support and strong protection of her parents, Alexandra Siang learned to ignore negative comments and proudly embrace her uniqueness. She courageously stepped out of her comfort zone and became a content creator, spreading positive energy to hundreds of thousands of followers. With her ever-present radiant smile, Alexandra Siang continues to share a powerful message. No one is perfect, and true value is never defined by rigid beauty standards. Instead, it shines through courage, confidence, and unconditional self-love. Karan Singh, from Meerut, amazed the world with his extraordinary physical growth after reportedly setting records as one of the heaviest and longest babies at birth. By the age of 8, he had reached an astonishing height of over 2 meters, far surpassing the average height of most adults, largely due to genetic factors from his parents, especially his mother, a former basketball player standing over 2.1 meters tall. Medical evaluations reportedly confirmed that Karan was in good health, with no known hormonal disorders or complex medical conditions affecting his natural growth. Despite facing everyday challenges such as finding specially sized clothing and shoes, Karan has always maintained an optimistic attitude and enjoys spending time with his friends. He has a deep passion for basketball and trains actively with the dream of becoming a professional athlete and one day representing his country in international competitions. Karan's story is not only impressive because of his extraordinary height, but also deeply inspiring for the confidence he shows in embracing his differences while pursuing his ambitions. With the support of his family, he is steadily turning his exceptional physical traits into an advantage for his future career. Anith, a Cambodian baby girl born with an incomplete skull, stands as a shocking testament to intense vitality in the face of rare medical mutations. Her family's journey to connect global compassion was not just a life and death search for surgical opportunities, but an epic saga of human solidarity helping to realize the right to live. This story affirms the infinite power of hope and kinship, powerfully inspiring the overcoming of adversity to protect the most fragile lives in the world. Moving far beyond the ordinary limits of nature. The story of Mrs. Kumari Nayak in India is a staggering chapter in the book of the planet's rarest genetic mutations. With a total of 31 fingers and toes, she possesses a singular body structure due to extreme polydactyly, creating a powerful visual phenomenon that challenges all anatomical standards. Her 12 fingers and 19 toes are more than just record-breaking numbers. They are a vivid testament to the miraculous and mysterious power of human genetic mutation. The images of Kumari Nayak's hands and feet consistently ignite intense curiosity, turning her into an icon of natural difference and reminding us that the biological world always harbors impressive and deeply documentable genetic glitches. Hit like and subscribe to discover more extraordinary stories. Dishant Adhikari, a young boy from Nepal, captured international media attention with a truly unique life story deeply rooted in cultural beliefs. From birth, Dishant had a rare physical trait, a hairy appendage growing from his lower back near the tailbone, resembling a small tail. At first, his parents were understandably worried about his future and took him to several hospitals seeking medical options to remove it. However, a turning point came when they consulted local religious leaders. Within their cultural and spiritual context, the priests advised the family to keep the feature, believing it to be a sign of blessing from Hanuman, a highly revered figure. What began as fear and uncertainty gradually transformed into acceptance and unconditional love from both the family and the surrounding community. Instead of facing ridicule or discrimination, Deshant grew up surrounded by respect and admiration. Today, he enjoys a happy childhood, confidently attending school and living like any other child. His journey is a heartwarming story of acceptance, proving that love and perspective can turn physical differences into a source of pride and a truly special gift in life. Have you ever imagined a newborn baby with the wrinkled appearance of an 80-year-old? That was the shocking beginning of Tom Tennant, born in 1993 in Australia, who seemed to defy the very laws of biology when he entered the world with an extraordinary amount of excess skin comparable to that of a 5-year-old child. This rare congenital condition caused his entire body to appear deeply wrinkled due to unusually high levels of hyaluronic acid. Although the medical community at the time was puzzled and had no clear treatment, Tom's family chose to surround him with unconditional love rather than hide his difference. As he grew older, what seemed impossible turned into a natural miracle. His body gradually developed to match the excess skin, allowing the wrinkles to smooth out on their own. Today, Tom Tennant has reached adulthood and enjoys a healthy, happy life. His extraordinary journey is not only a fascinating medical phenomenon, but also a beautiful message of optimism, self-acceptance, and the immense power of family love, proving that a person's true value always shines far beyond physical appearance. Shivanath and Shivram Sahu are famous conjoined twins from a small village in Chhattisgarh who have become an international symbol of perseverance and the unbreakable bond between brothers. Born around 2001, with their bodies joined at the waist, the two brothers share a digestive system and 2 legs, while each having their own separate lungs, heart, and brain. This unique condition allows each of them to have independent thoughts, preferences, and personalities, even though they must move through life together as one in every daily activity. Rather than allowing physical challenges to limit their abilities, Shivanath and Shivram have amazed both the medical community and the public with their extraordinary coordination in everyday life. The brothers are able to manage personal tasks such as bathing, changing clothes, and coordinating their limbs to move around with remarkable agility. They have even impressed many people by learning to ride a bicycle to school alongside their friends, proving that determination, teamwork, and a positive spirit can overcome even the most extraordinary life challenges. As their life story attracted global media attention, many leading medical specialists reportedly offered advanced separation surgeries that could potentially allow each of them to live independently. However, in response to those offers, the brothers courageously chose to decline, expressing that they wished to spend their lives together in the form they were born with. They shared that they were content with their current life and feared that medical intervention could place the other at serious risk, a decision that received the full support of their family. Sadly, in 2020, the twins passed away due to serious health complications, bringing their extraordinary and deeply inspiring journey to an end. The lives of Shivanath and Shivram were never just about medical circumstances. They became a powerful story of dignity, proving that human worth is defined by the heart resilience, and deep connection between people rather than physical perfection. Is this a strange evolutionary step for humans? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories. Master Ho is a steely testament to the power of rigorous discipline. Using his one-finger Zen technique to pierce coconut shells with just his index finger. Relying not on innate talent, this Malaysian legend spent over 20 years tempering his will and body, turning his finger bones as dense and durable as metal. Master Ho's story is a powerful affirmation that miracles are not born naturally. They are forged from sweat, relentless persistence, and an iron spirit that dares to challenge every human limit. Afiagoro is more than a name. He is a physical statement of the sudden limits of human biology. He emerged as the tallest man in Nigeria, but his 2.1-meter frame was not a gift. It was the result of an endocrine condition. His life took a dramatic turn in adolescence, when his body entered an extraordinary growth trajectory due to acromegaly, an excess of growth hormone. This transformation instantly turned everyday activities into a constant fight for survival, from simply fitting through doorways to finding clothes that had to be custom-made to match his extraordinary size. His story offers a profound insight into how the human body responds when its natural regulatory systems are disrupted. Nima and Dawa Peldon, born in 2017 in Bhutan, are conjoined twins connected at the chest and abdomen, sharing a single liver. Their early lives were filled with challenges, as every movement required perfect coordination between the two sisters. With extraordinary resilience and the unwavering love of their family, their journey toward independence began when they were given the opportunity to travel to Australia for a life-changing separation surgery. With the support of the Children First Foundation, the twins and their mother traveled to Melbourne in late 2018 to prepare for the major operation at the Royal Children's Hospital. A leading medical team spent weeks carefully studying the girls' highly complex anatomy in order to plan the delicate procedure. The thorough preparation, combined with the support of the international community, created a strong foundation of hope for a brighter and more independent future for the two sisters. In November 2018, a 6-hour surgery involving more than 25 specialists, led by Dr. Joe Cremeri, was a remarkable success. The doctors carefully performed a liver separation procedure and reconstructed the abdominal wall with great precision, ensuring the safety and proper function of all vital organs. The moment Nima and Dawa were brought out of the operating room on 2 separate beds marked the beginning of a new chapter, opening the door to a life of physical freedom for both of them. The recovery process progressed quickly, thanks to the dedicated care of the medical team and the twins' own determination to learn how to move independently. After their health stabilized, they returned to Bhutan, where they continued to grow up healthy in the loving care of their family. Today, Nima and Dawa are able to run, play freely, and express their own unique personalities, becoming a living testament to the power of modern medicine and compassion that transcends borders. Do you believe in the miracles you have just witnessed? Please leave your thoughts in the comments. We always cherish your most empathetic perspectives. If these films have touched your heart or changed your worldview, please support us with a like. Hit subscribe and turn on the bell now so you don't miss the next living wonder, a figure we believe will leave you astonished and questioning every limit of reality. There are men in this world so extraordinary that it's hard to believe they are real. The stories we are about to explore are not only unusual in appearance, but also remarkable in the lives they lead and the resilience they show in overcoming adversity. From rare medical conditions that even modern medicine finds astonishing, to unique physical traits never before seen. Each of these individuals lives a life that will leave you amazed, reflective, and in awe. They are living proof of the power of the human spirit and the incredible ability to transcend all limits. In today's video, we'll dive into the unbelievable stories of extraordinary men, individuals whose appearances and experiences set them apart from anyone else on the planet. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the incredible stories ahead. Watch until the end, because you're about to meet people who will change the way you see resilience, determination, and the beauty of being different. Ezra Dorman, a 12-year-old boy from Panama City, has become a fascinating phenomenon in the art world as one of the youngest tattoo artists in the world. His inspiring creative journey began 6 months ago when he completed his first piece, a small rose on his mother's arm under the careful guidance of mentor Ali Garcia. This bold first step marked a significant milestone, igniting Ezra's deep passion for the art of tattooing. Today, he continues to refine his skills at Honolulu Tattoo, a unique studio located right within his family's home. Under the close guidance of his experienced mentor, Ezra is gradually mastering tattoo techniques ranging from basic to advanced, showcasing a talent and persistence far beyond his years. His story is not only a remarkable example of early artistic maturity, but also a testament to pursuing one's passion regardless of age. With the support of his family and mentor, Ezra is steadily developing his unique style, promising to become a rising talent in the professional tattoo art world in the years to come. Tuncer Poşluk, a 65-year-old retired teacher in Istanbul, achieved a remarkable medical milestone by becoming the 8th person in the world and the first in Turkey to successfully undergo a lower body removal surgery. To excise a large tumor in the coccyx region, a team of surgeons at Sakarya Training and Research Hospital, SEAH, performed a complex 13-hour operation. This extremely rare and challenging procedure required master-level surgical expertise. Following this groundbreaking surgery, Mr. Poşluk has successfully passed the critical stage and continues his new life journey with extraordinary resilience. His story is not only a triumph of modern Turkish medicine, but also a testament to human perseverance and admirable optimism in the face of severe health crises. Yahweh Kenaniah and his two partners, Yahweh Majesty and Yahweh Royalty, have attracted attention for their polyamorous family structure. The relationship began with a long-standing bond between Yahweh Kenaniah and his first partner, Yahweh Majesty, before Yahweh Royalty joined the family 7 years ago. Together, they have built a household where they share the responsibilities of raising 3 young children, Yahweh the Ruler and the twins, Yahweh Yahweh and Bath Yahweh. Within this family structure, Yahweh Kenaniah serves as the leader, while the 2 women collaborate closely to ensure cohesion and nurture the children. Despite facing criticism and judgment from the public, the members remain steadfast in their choice. They emphasize that this arrangement provides comfort and peace, with a guiding principle of mutual support. For them, raising children in a polyamorous environment is natural, Their story offers a unique perspective on modern family structures, highlighting consent, trust, and cooperation among members, even in the face of societal pressures and prejudices. Diana Schatzline Ahern, a 55-year-old mother, is navigating the demanding journey of raising her 12-year-old twin sons, Stevie and Eddie, on her own. Both boys live with a rare combination of Prader-Willi syndrome and autism, conditions that cause constant, intense hunger and difficulties in emotional regulation. This combination often leads to unpredictable outbursts, placing enormous pressure on Diana's daily life. To ensure her children's safety, she must implement strict measures, including locking up the refrigerator, pantry, and even household cleaning supplies. As her children grow, the life of this single mother has become a relentless battle of both physical and mental endurance. Facing challenges beyond her control, she has had to consider seeking support from authorities to ensure a safe future for her sons. Diana Schatzline Ahern's story is a testament to boundless sacrifice and unwavering maternal strength, showing a mother who places her children's safety above all else. Despite seemingly insurmountable difficulties in raising children with exceptional needs, Shingo Kunieda, the legendary Japanese wheelchair tennis player, is regarded as one of the greatest athletes in the history of the sport. Born in 1984 in Tokyo, his life took a dramatic turn at the age of 9 when he was diagnosed with a spinal condition, requiring him to use a wheelchair. Rather than succumbing to adversity, Kunieda discovered hope through wheelchair tennis at age 11, launching a remarkable athletic journey filled with glory and unprecedented records. Throughout his illustrious career spanning more than 2 decades, Shingo Kunieda has redefined the meaning of dominance in sports. He boasts an extraordinary collection of titles, including 28 Grand Slam singles championships and 22 doubles titles, along with 4 prestigious Paralympic gold medals. His play style is admired for the perfect blend of refined technique, sharp strategy, and relentless fighting spirit. Beyond being a champion on the court, Kunieda is a symbol of perseverance, having helped wheelchair tennis gain global recognition and popularity. Since officially retiring in 2023, Shingo Kunieda has left an invaluable legacy in both sport and inspiration. Not only was he the world's #1 wheelchair tennis player for many years, but he also became an enduring source of motivation for millions of people with disabilities worldwide, proving that dedication and self-respect can overcome any physical barrier. In recognition of his immense contributions to Japanese sports, he was awarded the National Honor Medal. Shingo Kunieda's story remains a powerful reminder that anyone can reach the pinnacle of success if they hold fast to their belief and give their all. Do you want to know the secret behind a legend like Shingo Kunieda? Hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to explore more extraordinary stories of determination and success. Dunya Sibomana, a young boy from the Democratic Republic of Congo, is a symbol of optimism and extraordinary resilience in the face of traumatic childhood events. At just 6 years old, Dunya became a victim of an attack that left him without a lip and caused severe damage to much of his face. This incident not only left permanent physical scars, but also completely changed the way he communicated and ate, setting him on a long, challenging journey in his home country. However, Dunya's life took a hopeful turn when he received support from the organization Smile Train. The boy was brought to New York, USA, to undergo complex reconstructive surgeries aimed at restoring facial function. Over the course of many years and numerous operations, doctors worked tirelessly to help him regain the ability to speak and eat as normally as possible. Throughout this process, Dunya displayed incredible courage. Despite being away from his family and enduring physical pain, he maintained his smile and optimistic spirit in the face of every challenge.
Beyond his medical resilience,
Dunya Sibomana is also a promising athletic talent with a fierce passion for wrestling. His achievements on the mat not only demonstrate physical recovery, but also affirm an unbreakable spirit. Dunya's story is a powerful source of inspiration, reminding us of the strength of compassion and the miraculous ability of humans to rise again. Despite a traumatic start in life, Dunya has shown that with community support and determination, anyone can continue to pursue and achieve their own dreams.
Alexandra, 30 years old, faced an immense challenge carrying a 9-kilogram tumor that extended from the back of her neck down to her lower back. At half her body height, the tumor was not only a physical burden, but also a barrier separating her from a normal life. Limited mobility and constant pain had once made the dream of living freely feel unattainable. However, with extraordinary determination and timely medical support, Alexandra resolved to change her fate through a groundbreaking surgical procedure. The moment the tumor was removed marked the beginning of a new chapter full of hope for Alexandra. Her freedom came not only from shedding the physical burden, but also from a rebirth of spirit. She is no longer haunted by the harsh limitations of her illness. Instead, she now experiences joy in performing basic activities she once longed for. Alexandra's journey stands as a powerful testament to the strength of human will in the face of adversity. Her story of rebirth inspires deeply, reminding us that no matter how great the challenge, with perseverance and faith in medicine, anyone can reclaim their freedom and fully embrace the joys of life. Camille, from Connecticut, lives with a rare genetic disorder called Prader-Willi syndrome, known for causing an uncontrollable sense of hunger. This means her mother, Kim, must create a fully food-safe environment, including locking kitchen cabinets and installing alarms on pantry doors to prevent Camille from sneaking snacks. Her stealthy maneuvers around food have earned her the nickname Invisible Ninja. Despite her constant hunger, people with Prader-Willi syndrome have low muscle tone and a slow metabolism, requiring Camille to maintain a diet of only 1,000 to 1,200 calories per day. Yet, as her family shares, the syndrome does not define her. Camille is a compassionate, kind-hearted girl with an excellent memory who loves sharing stories about everyone's pets. Her journey is a testament to resilience, where love and character shine brightly, rising above the harsh barriers of illness. Charlie Knuth, a determined young man from Fox Valley, passed away at the age of 17 after bravely battling the rare condition epidermolysis bullosa alongside cancer. In his short but meaningful life, Charlie became a symbol of optimism and courage, inspiring countless people. Despite facing harsh health challenges, he never let adversity diminish his positive spirit or passion for sports and life. His passing leaves an immense void for his family, friends, and all who knew his story. Though his earthly journey has ended, Charlie's indomitable spirit and his way of embracing life fully, despite illness, remain a timeless lesson in resilience and gratitude for everyone. Charmaine, a resilient woman from Trinidad,
embarked on an extraordinary journey to reclaim her life from neurofibromatosis. She faced one of the rarest and most severe cases ever recorded. With thousands of tumors covering her body, this condition caused intense pain and posed a direct threat to her life, as the tumors began to obstruct her ability to breathe and swallow each day. Facing this critical situation, Dr. Ryan Osborne determined that immediate medical intervention was the only way to save her. Over a 10-week period of intensive treatment, Charmaine courageously underwent a total of 24 complex surgeries to remove the tumors. This was an immense challenge, demanding extraordinary endurance from a body that had already endured so much damage. The results after her recovery brought about a remarkable transformation beyond imagination. Charmaine's ability to breathe, swallow, and move improved significantly, enhancing her quality of life by more than 100%. Her story is not only a milestone in medicine, but also a powerful testament to the spirit of never giving up. Through the harshest adversities, she has shown that with the support of dedicated experts and an indomitable will to live, a person can overcome seemingly impossible challenges and reclaim joy and freedom in life. Despite losing one of his legs to bone cancer as a child, Musa Motha left the world in awe when he turned his crutches into wings on the stage of Britain's Got Talent. His graceful, highly artistic, and technically impressive dance moves were not only a breathtaking performance, but also a profound lesson in extraordinary resilience. Musa proved that physical limitations can never imprison true passion, and that perseverance can transform the impossible into a masterpiece that inspires the world. Do you believe that determination can turn challenges into masterpieces? Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss Musa Motha's extraordinary performances. Nikolai Kryagliachenko, a 12-year-old boy from Siberia, Russia, attracted international attention in 2014 following a strange and unusual incident. On his way home from school, he accidentally leaned against a streetlight pole that was leaking electricity, which threw him back, but he fortunately survived. The remarkable event happened the next morning when Nikolai woke up and discovered that his body seemed to have the ability to attract metal objects. Items such as coins and spoons could stick to his chest and face, almost like the superpowers seen in comic book characters. Although scientists explained that this phenomenon was actually caused by natural skin friction and adhesion rather than true magnetism, the story still carried a positive sense of inspiration. Instead of being frightened or worried, Nikolai Kryagliachenko embraced the situation with remarkable optimism. He shared that the accident changed his original dream of becoming a firefighter and inspired him to use his uniqueness with the hope of becoming a real-life superhero to help people around him. Landon Johnson, a resilient young boy from Lincolnton, North Carolina, brought a warm and extraordinary light into the world, despite the brevity of his life. From just 6 months old, Landon was diagnosed with primordial dwarfism due to ligase 4 deficiency, an extremely rare medical condition that not only caused him to have a very small stature, but also affected his immune system. Despite his tiny body, Landon's heart and personality were remarkably large. Through long hospital stays and complex medical treatments, he never lost his bright smile or natural sense of humor. He was always energetic, deeply caring toward others, and carried a strong faith in life. One of his most cherished moments was being honored by the local sheriff's office as an honorary detective, fulfilling his dream of wearing a police uniform and badge.
Although Landon Johnson gently passed away in 2019 at the age of 9, his legacy of love continues to live on. His courageous journey is a beautiful reminder of optimism, encouraging us all to cherish every moment and treat one another with compassion. Have you ever imagined a newborn baby with the wrinkled appearance of an 80-year-old? That was the shocking beginning of Tom Tennant, born in 1993 in Australia, who seemed to defy the very laws of biology when he entered the world with an extraordinary amount of excess skin comparable to that of a 5-year-old child. This rare congenital condition caused his entire body to appear deeply wrinkled due to unusually high levels of hyaluronic acid. Although the medical community at the time was puzzled and had no clear treatment, Tom's family chose to surround him with unconditional love rather than hide his difference. As he grew older, what seemed impossible turned into a natural miracle. His body gradually developed to match the excess skin, allowing the wrinkles to smooth out on their own. Today, Tom Tennant has reached adulthood and enjoys a healthy, happy life. His extraordinary journey is not only a fascinating medical phenomenon, but also a beautiful message of optimism, self-acceptance, and the immense power of family love, proving that a person's true value always shines far beyond physical appearance. Mr. Le Van Men from An Giang, Vietnam, spent 15 years of his youth living in deep insecurity due to a rare medical condition. The illness caused severe facial deformities, leaving his face sagging and losing its normal structure. For a long time, he faced countless challenges in basic daily activities, such as eating and communicating, while also feeling compelled to cover his face to avoid curious and judgmental stares from others. At a moment when hope seemed lost, a turning point came when he received support from a dedicated medical team. With remarkable courage and an unbreakable will to survive, Mr. Men underwent multiple complex reconstructive surgeries. A medical miracle followed. His face was gradually reshaped and significantly improved, allowing him to regain his smile, speak more clearly, and rebuild his confidence to find stable work and reintegrate into society. Although this brighter chapter of his life was sadly short-lived, Mr. Le Van Men passed away peacefully in early 2024. His passing left deep sorrow, but his extraordinary story continues to live on. His life stands as a powerful symbol of resilience in the face of adversity, and a shining testament to the transformative power of compassion and human kindness. Berat Menitolu, a resilient teenager from Turkey, faced a severe medical challenge at an early age. At 11 years old, he was found to have a facial tumor. Despite bravely undergoing multiple surgeries, the growth continued to return and gradually caused further complications over time. This complex condition not only significantly affected his appearance, but also made future reconstructive treatment more challenging. Despite physical discomfort and the many difficulties of daily life, Berat Menitolu has never lost hope. He and his family have continued to stay strong, actively seeking medical support and assistance from healthcare communities around the world. His journey reflects a simple yet powerful dream to find an effective treatment that could restore his appearance and allow him to live a peaceful and healthy life like other children his age. Do you believe in the power of hope in the face of adversity like Berat? Leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe to help spread this inspiring story. Are you willing to sacrifice your own appearance to save someone else's life from the brink of death? That is the heroic decision that forever changed the life of Mitch Hunter, a courageous man from the United States. In 2001, the car he was in crashed into a high-voltage utility pole. In that split second between life and death, Mitch pushed his friend away from the live wires, taking the full force of the electrical current himself. This selfless act left him with severe facial injuries and the loss of one leg. Despite undergoing dozens of surgeries, he struggled with deep self-consciousness for nearly a decade. However, his profound love for his young son became the driving force that pushed him forward. He didn't want his child to feel afraid when looking at his father. A medical breakthrough came in 2011 when Mitch bravely underwent a historic full-face transplant surgery that lasted 14 hours. That extraordinary effort was a resounding success, not only restoring his appearance and basic functions, but also rebuilding his confidence. Today, Mitch Hunter lives with pride, embracing a fulfilling family life and standing as a powerful symbol of selflessness, proving that truly courageous hearts are always rewarded in the end. Kaz James, a store manager from Greater Manchester, England, has created a truly unique story about self-discovery by choosing to live and express himself with the identity of a dog. From an early age, Kaz often felt constrained by conventional human social norms, and instead found comfort in expressing emotions through barking or friendly physical gestures. As he grew older, discovering a community of like-minded individuals who shared similar interests helped him fully break free from his psychological barriers. He confidently wears custom-made outfits, uses masks, eats from bowls placed on the floor, and maintains this lifestyle with discipline, despite facing judgment and curious stares. He continues to hold a stable management job and live a healthy life. Through his journey, Kaz sends a powerful message. True happiness comes from having the courage to break boundaries and live authentically as your unique self, so long as it brings joy and causes no harm to others in society. Terry Wallace, from the United States, became the center of an extraordinary medical story following a severe traffic accident in 1984. The impact left him in a vegetative state for 19 years, with little expectation of recovery. Despite this, his family remained by his side throughout, offering unwavering love and care. A true medical miracle occurred in 2003 when Terry unexpectedly regained consciousness. His first word after nearly 2 decades was "Mom," a moment that deeply moved the medical community and sparked worldwide interest in brain recovery research. Although Terry Wallace passed away peacefully in 2022, his story remains a powerful symbol of resilience and the enduring strength of family love in the face of overwhelming adversity. Lê Trung Thuân, born and raised in a rural area of Thanh Hoa, is a powerful example of an unbreakable will to survive and the remarkable strength of humanitarian medicine. Once a bright and cheerful boy, his life suddenly took a different turn at the age of 11, when a rare tumor began to appear on his face and continued to grow without stopping. Over time, the tumor expanded significantly, affecting his vision and hearing, and making even the most basic daily activities an immense challenge. At the age of 14, his body had become severely weakened, weighing just over 20 kilograms. Yet his desire to live and contribute never faded from his determined eyes. A miracle came in 2013
through the connection of compassionate individuals. When Twun was received by Professor McKay McKinnon and a dedicated medical team at Vinmec International General Hospital. After a complex surgery lasting many hours, the doctors worked tirelessly to successfully remove the massive tumor while ensuring absolute safety for his brain. Thanks to dedicated care, subsequent reconstructive surgeries, and Twun's extraordinary efforts in recovery, he courageously overcame adversity and gradually regained his health and confidence. From a frail teenager who once faced many disadvantages, he has now grown into a healthy adult and proudly built a happy family life. Twun's remarkable journey of recovery is not only a milestone in modern medicine, but also a profound lesson about resilience, courage, and the boundless compassion of the community. Dare Flanagan, a boy from Belfast, Northern Ireland, has inspired millions with his journey of overcoming adversity to live a bright and meaningful life. From birth, Dare was diagnosed with Apert syndrome, a rare genetic condition that causes the skull bones to fuse too early in the womb, limiting brain growth and severely affecting facial structure and the airway. His journey stands as a testament to unwavering perseverance. Doctors once feared he would not survive the first 48 hours, and predicted that even if he did, he would never be able to walk or talk. However, against all odds, Dare proved them wrong. His childhood was spent in hospitals, undergoing more than 30 major and minor surgeries, including complex procedures to expand his skull and reconstruct his facial bones, allowing him to breathe naturally without medical support. Beyond the physical pain, Dare not only learned to walk and speak, but also grew into a cheerful, resilient boy with a radiant smile. His journey was never alone, as he was surrounded by the unconditional love of his family and the support of the wider community. Rather than letting his medical challenges define him, Dare chose to live with confidence and passion, especially his love for football and Everton Football Club. One of Dare's most cherished memories came true when his football dream was fulfilled. Thanks to public donations and the generous support of footballer Seamus Coleman, he was taken to Goodison Park and met his heroes. Through Dare's story, the world has gained a deeper sense of empathy and understanding for those living with rare conditions. His journey is a powerful symbol of the will to live, human compassion, and the unstoppable power of hope. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss the next inspiring stories full of hope. Chirag Krishnakumar Panpaliya, a young man from Maharashtra, India, has amazed the world with the nickname Rubber Boy or No Bones Man due to his extraordinary flexibility. He discovered his special ability at the age of 7 through yoga, and since then has spent over a decade training with strict discipline. Chirag has transformed his body into a living marvel, able to rotate his shoulders with ease, turn his neck 180 degrees, and perform unbelievable contortion movements. As a result, he was honored in the unique world records during his teenage years and continues to aim for a Guinness World Record achievement. Beyond showcasing his extreme, boundary-breaking abilities, Chirag has transformed his natural talent into a meaningful mission for the community. He founded the platform Yog 24/7, which blends ancient yoga wisdom with modern mindfulness practices to spread awareness about both physical and mental well-being. Chirag Krishnakumar Panpaliya's extraordinary journey of rise and transformation stands as a powerful and inspiring testament, proudly proving that unwavering persistence and iron discipline can allow a person to break through all limits and create truly remarkable achievements. Paul Bernard is a young boy from Cameroon who faced extreme hardship after a house fire at the age of 5. The devastating accident left him with severe injuries, and due to limited access to proper medical care, the natural healing process led to permanent scar contractures that locked his right arm in a bent position. This physical limitation took away his ability to move normally, causing him to experience isolation from those around him and forcing interruptions in his education for several years. A life-changing turning point came when he was 11 years old, when Paul was brought aboard the medical ship Africa Mercy. There, medical specialists performed a completely free surgery to release the scar tissue and restore movement in his arm. This medical breakthrough helped Paul regain his confidence, return to school, and rebuild his future with renewed hope. Today, he carries a strong ambition to pursue his dream of becoming a skilled carpenter one day. The journeys of these extraordinary men we've just explored are not merely stories about appearance or health. They are living proof of mental strength, incredible resilience, and the ability to overcome all limits. They remind us that even when facing adversity, humans can turn challenges into strength and inspire the world. If you find these stories inspiring, make sure to like, share, and subscribe now so you don't miss the next incredible stories. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in